Well, hello guys. It's been a month ever since I last do a live uh, on my channel. Pretty busy day. We just relocated to Phuket and we joined a few events. We actually took a time around to look around in Phuket and I've been busy working. Well, in my house. I haven't even go to any social event. We have kids, so we have to start bringing the kids out to the school. We're looking out for the school. All the a new house moving is really a big thing for us. And even with three kids, it's really exhausting. Well, so I think we have really settled things down, and I could be back with a frequent live and update on the channel. So, all right then, let's cover it fast. So I think you guys have known that there's a token generated event happening, which is the SQUID token. So I based on the topic today, I'm just going to go brief on what SQUID is and why it matters, right? So first thing first, SQUID. Yep, this one, SQUID. This is the main website. It's now called squidrouter.com. So SQUID is actually a bridge. Uh, it was initially a bridge named Excella. I heard it was built by like a Thai team members. One of the few co-founders. So it's actually a bridge similar to wormhole. So if you guys doesn't know what a bridge in crypto is, it's actually just as is mentioned, a bridge is like something that connects between each network. So if you just think of it like a bridge is like an island. So if Bitcoin is the Bitcoin network is an island, right? So Ethereum network is another island. You can't simply goes over to the other network. You need a bridge. So SQUID is one of the bridge operator between many chains. So initially they were focused on Cosmos ecosystem, but I think due to the Cosmos ecosystem dying, they decided to go for the Ethereum, and but they still do provide bridge between the Cosmos too. It's a business. You have to survive. So I think we all agree that they have to innovate. So they had started. You can see here they started expanding to the base, to the XRP, to the Bitcoin, Celo, BSC, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Stellar. So they're going to a lot of places, right? So whatever thing they have said, the audit, the exploit, the volume, whatever it is, you guys can visit the website and read, right? Uh, we're not going to talk about the history here, but I'm just saying these guys, they're not new to the ecosystem. They're sophisticated team that has been in the industry for over like 7 years. I know one of the team members when they were in Excella, right? So primarily SQUID is a bridge that connects each network. So how many type of bridges they have is another thing. Maybe we can take a small look, right, at what bridge they offer. So you can see here. Wow, this is a really big selection. You can see they have a lot of chains from Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, Binance, Agori, and Cash. They even have the Terra. If you guys have been, it's the Luna ecosystem. Ume, Xeon. I think it's they use the old infrastructure from the Axela, and Mantle, Lava, Kive, Kujira, Hyper EVM. So they're basically bridge. I've really nothing against bridges, but there's so many bridge nowadays, and they have a lot of things to for security, right? Because bridge are being exploited every day. So but that's another thing. That's a story for another day. For now, just be aware that they're one of the bridge operating primarily previously on the Cosmos ecosystem, and they now expand to the EVM and the Solana. So they're one trustworthy guys out there. They recently raised a fund for the SQUID token. On a public, right? So last month, they raises in the Legion. Legion is a Kickstarter platform, or you can call it an ICO platform. So the SQUID, they allocated certain percentage to the public sale, and you have to make an account in Legion in order to buy. And in Legion, it's quite different compared to the other ICO platforms, because ICO platforms used to be a first come first serve, but Legion, they will analyze you, who you are, how qualified you are, what's your wallet score, what's your network score, who are you, what do you do. So there's a lot of things that Legion is trying to do to make it fair, to make sure you're not bots, you're not person who you really deserve the allocation. So I'm a supporter of Legion. I think Legion is an excellent platform to participate in. So if you guys have time, join Legion. All right. So it was really fast. TGE for SQUID. They raises the fund on 3rd July, and they generate token on 4th of August. So it's like about 1 month or 31 days. So they're really efficient in this. My my respect to the SQUID team, because as you guys know, a lot of these fundraisings never really goes to TGA. Some of them claim to be hacked, but it's actually the founders was exceeding the company with some profits, right? So SQUID is actually one of the most successful sales. It goes really smooth. It's actually very excellent. So you can see there's a lot of backers here. We'll just see that tier one venture capital which is Polychain Capital. They're one of the top in the crypto industry. The rest, well, never mind. Yeah, you can see this Acceler. This is Acceler team, blockchain team, which was in the Cosmos ecosystem, and Acceler himself is the team in Acceler also is the team in the SQUID, right? Okay, so they raised quite a lot of funds from Legion, and it was really successful. And here's what they was fundraising. They have a certain allocation in mind. So there's two ways to get the public allocation. First, either you brought it from Legion or you brought it from Kraken. But Kraken is an exchange, and it's like first come first serve, and there's so many variables which could screw you up. There's a lot of people using bugs, exploits for Kraken. So instead, I'm not a tech guy. I just want to buy. So I go to Legion. I apply for the public sale, and SQUID has another another perk. So if you're a user of SQUID, they have publicly announced that if you're an old user of SQUID or a frequent user of SQUID, you in a bracket means Excel 2, you could apply for a priority, uh, priority. Well, for the ICO, it is really publicly announced, right? So you can see the sale closes at 11.9 oversubscribed. That's really, really huge because they was raising only 2.25 million US dollar for the public ICO, and they raises a total of 26 million. That's insane. So what I'm saying is, if there's 100 people subscribing, there's only 9 people who will get the allocation. So I really wasn't sure whether I'll get the allocation. I don't join the SQUID Discord. I'm only a Legion guy, and lately I've been really, really busy. I haven't been contributing to Legion, so I wasn't sure whether I get the allocation. So I just requested some certain number of allocation, and not too much, right? So everyone applied through Kraken and Legion. So here's the summary. 77.8% applicant receive an allocation. Wow, that surprises me. So what does that mean, right? That means like 77.8 applicants. There it's oversubscribed by 11.9%, 11.9 times, but 77.8 applicants receive an allocation. That's really odd. What it means is they reduce the minimum of the allocations. Let's say if you requested like 100, right? If you requested like 1,000, they will probably give you like a $100 allocation. so I think that's what really happens here. 89.9% of funded applicants receive at least the minimum requested pledge. Oh, that's really a surprise. Long-term SQUID users receive most of what they requested, and all of them receive at least they requested all of them. Really? So they're saying they give 100% allocation to a long-term SQUID user who are being prioritized in this ICO sale, public sale. Participant with no SQUID history receive only 40% of the pool. I'll say, okay, so they divided the pool of 22 no, sorry, they divided the pool of 2.25 million to 60% to priority users and 40% to non-users. So a bigger request did not mean a bigger share. So this is this is what really happened here. You can see 442 recipients received like $100 to $249, and it really surprised me, guys. You know what? There's so many people requesting in the middle. Usually the graph will be like a small time users will receive like $100, right? So the graph will be like on the left side, and it slowly goes down. But in a SQUID allocation, they decided to go like the perk in the middle. So a lot of allocation goes to the middle guys here. And see, like $500 to $99, right? So if there is a minimum, that's guessing is about 500. So the rest goes like 1,000 to 2,499. So it's like most of the allocation goes to the middle. So there's people who requested like 10,000. Really, these guys are the one who really win big in this in the allocation. Okay, so during the allocation process, we were focused on a line of supporters, people who will hold, use, and stay with us, whichever door came through. So I'm the person who will use and stay with SQUID, but I'm not going to hold. Bridges. Bridges tokens have a very bad history. All bridge token goes down. Yes. So I will continue using them. I will hope they will continue to generate revenue, but I wouldn't hold a token. They decided not to give airdrop to early user and supporter or those who do community stuff, whatever things. So that's one decision that I decided to invest in this ICO, because there's no airdrop. So what really happened when you airdrop is people will sell the token, but if you do not allocate any airdrop, that definitely means that reduces the amount of token being sold in public. Really a good decision, but I think many people will bitter about it. I think it's very good decision. So they're separated to that meant prioritizing long-term Squid users along with people who had back previous Legion sales and stayed engaged afterward, for example, by holding and staking using the products, while leaving room for newcomers. These were our guiding principles. Long-term engaged Squid users and community members who committed capital are a strong maker of alliance supporters. The people with a strong Legion score, especially those with proven history of backing previous sales, also demonstrate alignment. Newcomers also deserve a route in because community daily reward pass is no way to grow. That's right. The size of the request should never be a thing that decides an outcome. So the methodology. Okay, sorry. Everyone who applied had the same routes to make the case: the priority application form, a cover letter, and a Legion profile. A substantial portion of the pool went to the verified Squid users and community members, with the remainder allocated across Legion holders and support. Applicants were scored based on a range of signal outlined below, placed into tiers, and each tier receive share of its members' request. So allocation breakdown: Squid users versus newcomers. I'm really surprised. You see, they're like Squid users. They gave 450 Squid users. Well, I know a few guys who is Squid user. I'm surprised they actually receive 100% allocation of the pool, while newcomers funded. I see. Funded only 604 people. Total number of shares about 42.7%. Average grant is 7. I'm surprised as old Squid users requested like a median of 500 only. It's really low. There were like the big guys who requested like 10K, 15K. Every applicant who submitted a priority allocation form was scored on their Squid history across 3 areas: real on-chain usage over time, participation in past campaigns, and overall standing in the community. Consistency mattered most than volume spikes. Steady amount of genuine usage score better than bursts of transactions before the sale. Well, lucky me, because I was bridging funds out of Cosmos like 2 months before the sale was even announced. About the entire month, I was using Squid to transfer funds out, and it was really hard to transfer funds out of the Cosmos, because some of the assets were like it was Accelerator back tokens, and it's were really ordeal to go through all those phases. phases. So consistency was measured in months, not in trade size. The common thread was an on-chain pattern of generally choosing SQUID over time. Campaign participation was way campaign that took genuine time and presence one more content and single quick min, and campaign participation never always a real deal. Okay, so this is what they were saying. Whether it's true or not, well, no one can really verify them. So I don't know. I really don't know about this. So I think you as an investor, you doesn't have to care about this. If you're received, you're received. If you're allocated, you're allocated. If you're not allocated, you move on to the next big thing and forget about it. The Legion signal. So this Legion, they have their own like score, Legion score. So they're trying to give a score of the 4 pillar of the Legion, like the on-chain, social, present, developer, applicant. Without SQUID history, you will rank the top form of your own tier, treated comparably to our mid SQUID tier. I see. So they have a tier of investor of how much they should receive. A human review, I don't believe it. You have like 1,350 letters to read. I don't believe you're using human. Really. The hard call. We know from experience that receiving less than your stated minimum is one of the most frustrating outcomes there is. We also heard that we also heard from participants who wanted to reduce their minimum pledge once the sale became oversubscribed but couldn't due to platform rules. So we know that for at least some of you, receiving less than requested minimum bid, missing out entirely. We couldn't meet someone's minimum. We have two choices: exclude them or include them below their minimum. We choose inclusion. I see. We choose inclusion with regard to how far below minimum they could land. Successful applicants who requested 500 less as their minimum, receiving in full. I see. Everyone with strong record backing previous Legion sale received their full stated minimum or the maximum their tier allowed. I see. Those who are funded below their requested minimum never received less than 500. Wow, really? So they gave like 500 to people. That's really generous. Who didn't receive the allocation? If your allocation ended up below your minimum, because we understand it may be an unwelcome surprise, we made a call to include you at a reduced amount because it felt better than turning you away. Really, that's really generous. The QUID public sale was significantly oversubscribed, which meant disappointment around allocation were unavoidable. Approximately 1 in 5 applicants received no allocation. Wow, 1 in 5. For most of these, the pattern was the same. No variable SQUID history and low Legion scores across the board. A small group asked for minimum so far beyond what we could realistically allocate that nothing we could offer would have come close. Minimum asked for minimum so far, or maybe like $10, $50, $100 maybe. So we decided a clear no was more respectful than a tiny yes. If you were in this group, the lack of allocation is not judgment of you as a person. Nearly 12x oversubscribed. Okay, what it is? This tip for future public sale. Okay, I think you get how they operate. I think they operate really well for giving the allocation to the previous SQUID users. It's really good, I think. So the SQUID block after this, the public sale recap of what happened, the hard cap, final commitment, oversubscribed, total participant is 3,500. Received allocation only 1,820. Countries participated is 78. Supply of 5%. Full. Look at this. There's the important thing. Full diluted value is 45 million. Along with key stats from final allocation. 77.8 applicant receive an allocation. 89.9 receive at least the minimum requested pledge. 100 SQUID users who requested a pledge receive the allocation. So that if you're a past SQUID user, you definitely get an allocation, but maybe it's more or below your minimum. I requested not much, so I was really disappointed that I requested not much, uh, but never mind it was a great event, something that really happened. Happy it happened, right? uh so they were really quick about their TGE. Some companies, some project, they were really trying to hold you out as soon as possible. Such as there was one project in Legion. I checked in. The name is Machina. They're like stable coin. You deposit stable coin to them, and they will allocate a stable coin for a DeFi farming. Then the price increase, so you get like 10% APY, 7 to 10% APY per year from putting your deposit in them. Machina, they were supposed to make a TGE on the first quarter of 2026, but I just read that it's already August. It's like Q3, the third quarter of 2026, and they haven't even announced a TGE yet. So they missed the deadline. They did not make any. They did not made any announcement. They kept the community waiting, and there's nothing the Legion could do about it because, well, the money already goes to the team. All right, so this is the overview of what happened in the Legion sales. So now the most important thing is the price. So we'll look at the market cap. Look at here. Do you remember the market cap? They were raising at, I think, 45 million. Right. Let me check. I don't remember. I think somewhere on here. Right. FTV is 45 million, but the supply is only 5%. So 45 million, a supply of 5%. That's like, how much is it? 45 supply of. Gotta do some calculation. So it's like a 4.5 for the FTV at 4.5 5% supply. So it's like I think 4.5. I'm not sure how much the token, but let's see. Let's see on the price, because I remember the reflected price is around for. Let me make a slight calculation. Okay, so it's 0.045. If I'm not wrong, it's 0.045. Yeah, this one. So the Legion ICO price was at 0.045 US dollar. The price of the opening was like 0.17. Really? Really? Oh, okay. For the first minute, it went to 0.17, 0.16. That means if you guys sold at 0.16, let's say 0.16, you guys made like 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Wow, that's really. Let me make a slight calculation. I wasn't sure. Holy, that's really. Yeah. So if you guys it's if you guys saw a 0.16, you're making like almost 4x of the public sales. But it's like only a first minute, so it's really, I think that it's really cramped at around that time. So I claim around 0.12, 0.13 about this time. It wasn't really bad. I doesn't mind about it. I got the allocation. Everything is good. Nothing. Even at the price now at 0.11, it's still excellent. An excellent launch. You guys shouldn't be disappointed with it. Uh, but remember what I told you about a bridge token. Almost all, I think it's all bridge token goes downhill. They never see the daylight again. So it's best. My opinion is you should just sell it and look for something else with the fundings. I think everyone knows about it, so people are continuously selling, and I see no incentive on driving the price up at all because because SQUID, you see, SQUID, they generate a certain revenue. You see, the volume of SQUID is like 500,000, 500 grand per 24 hours. That's really low to me. It's really low. So you can see the volume isn't really much. Uh, so per month, it like 40 million, 30 million, 40 million, 20 million. I think the average is about 25 million. If a bridge is have a transaction volume of 25 million, they have a revenue, let's say 0.05%, 0.05%, they generate, I think it's much less than that, they generate a revenue of like 12K. It's really low for a platform like this. And you see there's some like dead assets, like the Axela, Axela USDC Phantom is all like dead chains. So, yeah, yeah. I think mostly it goes for the EVM. You can see it, the chains they have the most TVL is Ethereum, BSC, Avalanche, Base, Polygon, Celo, Arbitrum, OP. Yeah, so their volume is really low. It's something really concerning for me. So I'm just trying to tell you that without sufficient revenue, they wouldn't be able to drive the price up, and there really no incentive to do so. So which exchange are is SQUID listed in? They listed in Kraken, definitely, because they held an ICO there. They have Upbit, the largest Korean exchange. BitHum is a Korean. Maxi is global, and also there's a BitGet, but I don't understand why there's no BitGet here. So the highest volume is in Upbit. Wow. So a lot of Koreans really love SQUID. Maybe that's because they were old Cosmos users during Do Kwon's time. Well, I'm one of the guys. Whatever it is, right? So it was really a success sale. So if you guys who participated in Legion sale, I tell you, congratulations, right? Congratulations. You made a quick times 2, about times 2.5, right? Something around that. So if you sell at the peak, it's like times 4, times 6. But whatever. Even if you don't win that big, it's something refreshing. The crypto market situation has been very bad, but the just, I know it's like a small win in term of money, but it's really a big win in terms of emotion for us investors in crypto, because we have been seeing so many rocks, so many hacks, so many exploits. SQUID really brings my mood up. I think SQUID brings a lot of your guys moods up too. I'm really happy to say this really brings me more hope for the crypto industry, and I'm looking forward to the more of Legion sales, right? So thank you, you guys. if you're interested in the crypto news, please join me back. I'm an expat, Indonesian expat who have been in Thailand for almost 20 years. I built my empire here in Thailand, but we export to uh, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, United States. So we're really, really happy to be here with you guys. And so I think I'll be closing this live for the moment. There's a few other things I want to discuss about, but let's keep it short for now, and see you on the next live. Thank you very much, guys, and have a nice day.